Okay, let's design this part. Again, we're not going to use exact dimensions. We're just going to show you the philosophy of how the part is drawn. We'll pick a very convenient axis system that will help us a lot in our drawing of our part. And then we're going to draw a circle there, and then we're going to draw a rectangle that kind of comes off like this. We leave them intentionally off a little bit because what I like to do is hold the control key down and pick two elements. And then when I set my tangency, you can actually see them snap to each other. Okay? We'll say OK there. Now that I have the basic geometry set, I'm going to use my trim option. I'm going to double click my quick trim, and I'm going to come in here and click here, here, and erase this piece. And now the last thing I have to do is put a little corner in here, and we'll put a little corner right there. Okay, that pretty much sets this design. Let's pop out of Sketcher and let's make a pad. I like to do the mirrored extent, and we'll just drag this a little bit away. There we go. That's a little bit more. That's the basic shape of the part. Now the next thing I would do would be to sketch on this surface here, and then do your elongated hole. And also, because we've chosen the axis system and the mirrored extent, that makes it very easy to put this right on the axis. Okay, and of course dimensions would all have to be set here, and you'd have to make sure that you constrain the entire profile. One of the things to be cautious of here is to make sure that even if you set this dimension here, say from here to here, this half of the elongated hole turns green, but this one is still free to float. I prefer that these all be set, all profiles be green. Let's put a dimension between there and there, and let's make this coincident there. Now that's a better way to do that. We'll pop out, we'll make a pocket all the way up to last, and say OK. Now we have to put a few fillets on here and here. So we'll pick fillet option, we'll pick that edge, and we'll pick that edge, and let's give them a radius in here that's at least somewhat right. Okay. Then we'll pre-select this edge, and we'll go to our hole option. We'll pick any part of this surface, and it's going to snap that hole right to the center. Let's bump up the diameter of that hole quite a bit. There we go. And let's make it an up to last and say OK, and this part is completed.